Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it has finished about 20 minutes ago or half an hour ago now, something like that, at Goodison Park. Everton 0, Arsenal 1, and we have finally overcome the hoodoo of Goodison Park. Saw at the start of today, of Sky's coverage today, that we have only won 4 works now. Changed now, but before this game we'd only only drawn in the last 5 games at Goodison Park against to get that issue over and done with. I think it was quite a decent performance today. I don't think we were amazing necessarily. But I think we dominated the game, and I think we deserved, again, it was another one where I think we did enough to get the 3 points. It was a single goal from Trossard, very well worked from the team, finished off by Trossard. Martinelli had to go off quite early in the first half with an injury, which we don't know the extent of that at the moment. They haven't gotten around to that. I've got Sky's coverage on here, and they haven't spoken to Arteta yet, but yeah. So we're waiting to see what happens there. But the most important thing for me today, and it's just something I didn't actually think was going to happen because I know how much we struggled there, particularly in Arteta's time as manager. I wasn't expecting us to win, win almost as comfortably as we did today. Because even though it was 1-0, because they did what a Sean Dyche team would do, very defensively sound, and they were hard to break down. And for the first time, we actually, because normally we struggle breaking teams down, and today we managed to do that, which is really good. I think Declan Rice right now is a silent assassin. I feel like he is someone that goes unnoticed. I mean, he was very much noticed before the international break, scoring against Manchester United, but I also think in the first 5 games of the season, particularly not before that one and this game today, he's been quietly working in the background, winning balls in necessary areas and that sort of stuff. I thought it was very cagey just because of the way Everton played, but I felt like we did probably just about enough. As I said, we probably did just about enough to win the game. So yeah, all in all, pretty pleased. I think we're in 3rd at the moment behind Spurs and City. And Spurs are the ones that are up next in the league. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Spurs. I wasn't very impressed with them from what I saw with their draw with Brentford on the first day of the season. They were really good against United. And I guess they've been good where I've seen them, but I'm not sure. I think it will be better to get a better understanding once they play us, because we've probably been just as consistent as them since the start of the season. So it'll be interesting to see what this new look Spurs team is like, without Harry Kane against Arsenal at the Emirates. And in past seasons we've actually got quite a good record against them at home. So and it's always a biggie. Obviously, it's the North London derby. As I keep saying every season, it feels like this becomes more, gets earlier and earlier in the season when the North London derby comes around. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, overall, pretty pleased with the way things went today. There was a few nervy bits here and there when Everton had to come out after we scored. And really and truthfully, David Raya, who I was surprised to see in the starting lineup today, then I realised, we've got a Champions League game on Wednesday. That's probably why Ramsdale sat out the game. He did all right, didn't really have to do very much. I think he had one shot at him, but most of the time he was very commanding. His distribution was pretty good. So yeah, it's quite a breath of fresh air to have 2 really good keepers with us at the moment. I just hope that we can hold on to that, and there isn't no animosity between Ramsdale and Arteta because of it and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, I'm pleased with coming out of that game with the 3 points, because, as I say, we've struggled numerous times at Goodison Park over the last couple of years. So nice to get the win, and we go into we start a quite difficult month of fixtures with 3 points, I think. So if we have a look now at what I am. So we've got PSV, obviously, first game back in the Champions League since 2018, or 17-18 if you want to talk about the season. So that will still be tough. And then obviously North London derby. Then we've got Brentford in the Carabao Cup, which I think Brentford away is always one that, gets us. Then we've got Bournemouth at the Vitality, which, on paper should be a game we win. And then the Champions League again, Lens in France, which, away European games are always difficult. And then we finish this round with a home game against City on the 8th of October. And the 21st of October, we face Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So it's going to be a very, very tough few games over the next month or so, month and a bit. So yeah, it's always good to start off that period, because it's always the second month of the season or the second month and a half into the season where the harder fixtures come in. So it's always good when it's like a hard away fixture that we've struggled with in the past to get maximum points out of it. So all in all good. So I'm not going to say very much more, because it wasn't like it was such an amazing performance that I need to talk about loads of stuff. I'm a bit concerned about Saka, just because I feel like he hasn't been the same player that he was since the opening day of the season. But yeah, I can talk about that more in previews to come and matches to come. I mean, it's only 5 games in, so I'm not going to go in on him as of yet. He's been so good for us over the past couple of seasons. He's kind of got credit in the bank. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I will be back again on Tuesday with not Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Tuesday previewing our first game back in the Champions League for about 5 or 6 years. I think it's that. I think that's the last time we're in the Champions League. Yeah, 2017. So 16-17 was the last time. So I was wrong before. So that's what? 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, 6 years we've not been in the Champions League. So there's no way I was going to miss doing videos for that. And because it's the Champions League, people take it more seriously. So I probably will be doing previews and reactions for that. Anyway, I said I'd leave it there about 30 seconds ago. So I am genuinely going to leave it here now. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I will see you again for previewing PSV. Until then, take care and stay safe.